Hi, good evening everyone. So we are doing this cargo for the second minute, and today I will cover this ESP, uh, which is Enhanced Survey Program. So the question which supposed to come: what is the purpose of the Enhanced Survey Program, and when the ship are required to adopt this survey? So this program is basically for bulk carrier and the oil tankers, because these two vessels are very likely to. No, the first one is the bulk carrier. Uh, the bulk carrier is that if you're talking about the strength of the bulk carrier, so the strength of the bulk carrier is very poor. Like if you see the records, if you see the past, then the bulk carrier are have a good history of breakdown. So that's why this enhanced survey program come under force to minimize this all this accident. So an oil tanker coming the next oil tanker, but oil tanker still have a good strength. If you have already worked on the both type of vessel, then you will find where this strength are differ. Because if we're talking about the bulk carrier, then I have worked on both the ship, and I know the difference. Bulk carrier basically, if you see, because if you see that, let's first talking about the oil tankers. In an oil tanker, if you see, then it's looks like a box shape, which is totally enclosed, have a good strength of frames, have a because if you are also like carrying liquid, so that liquid is also outside inside, then it's going to become similar then. And also the like the if you're talking about the platings, all are like full enclosed, nothing there is a no way, there is no opening, so it's like a box shape. But if you're talking about the bulk carrier, then you will find the holes inside, which is totally empty. And also the hatch covers, if you open the hatch cover, then it's you will find the like the plating is not complete, comparatively the oil tankers. So that is the case, like bulk carrier have the not that much strength compared to oil tankers. But this program is for the both type of vessels, because oil tanker first the bulk carrier and then oil tankers. Oil tanker also needs to be have some good enhanced survey program. That's why having the difference. If you're talking about the bulk carrier, then the requirement for the this program for the bulk carrier is like the bulk carrier which is going to be old, more than 10 years old, then that vessel needs enhanced survey program. Yeah, so we are talking about the first point. So when ship are required to adopt this survey, and for this question the answer is enhanced survey is required for the bulk carrier of 10 years and above, and for the tankers 15 year and above. So talking about the purpose of the enhanced survey program, so IMO adopted a resolution E47718 in 1994 SOLAS conference with the guidelines to on the enhanced survey program for the inspection and survey of the bulk carriers and tankers. That is a requirement. You will find this requirement and comes with the SOLAS conference 1994 with the guidelines, and you will find this resolution in A47718. So I need to remember for my exam point of view. So the second point we already discussed, which ships required for this program, for this enhanced survey program. So you already know. So third point stated that since at this vessel age the structural integrity may affected because of the corrosion vestige of the ship structure are likely inside cargo ballast tank spaces, there need to be close-up inspection including the thickness measurement and repair or renewal of the vestige structure are carried out. So basically the inspector which is mostly focused on your cell plating, rust and corrosion inside the tanks, which is likely to be corrosion with the time, but it should not be that much. Like if you have gone for the inspection on the tank, if you are gone in the old vessels, then you will find the rust are very heavy, that you will find some of the ladder are totally broken with the corrosion. So they are measuring all these things, and if there is a chance to repair, then they will make a report, and the vessel needs to be repaired. And if the inspector will find that the vessel is already have a good age, then like it is not seaworthy, then they will decline their then they will decline to survey, and maybe that vessel needs to be scrapped. There's no more longer to the for the international voyage. So they will mostly check the inside the cargo ballast tank spaces. For the close-up inspection, they will do the thickness measurement, and the repair renewal for the vessel structure are carried out. So let's talk about the fourth point. This way, the older ship will continue service in a good condition, with the maintenance. The inspector will make a good report, and the vessel needs to be maintained good condition and will not be at the risk of accident due to the sudden failure of any structure which would have gone unnoticed otherwise. So here we'll notice the main points like the corrosion on the bulkheads and all, and if the vessel is gonna repair, then somewhere this will going to be avoid the risk of accident due to the sudden failure. So so you already understand this statements, what this sentence want to say. Like the first the inspector will come, they will inspect, and he will make the report. If he will find some deficiency, then vessel needs to be repaired. Otherwise if he will not repair, then maybe having some action. Authority will not allow the vessel to be sail. So the vessel needs to be repaired, and if the vessel repair, then there is less chances of the sudden failure of the structure, so that we can avoid the risk of accident. Yeah, the main purpose is to maintain the safety of the ship while at sea or at port. So the main purpose of this enhanced survey program is just to make a safety of the ship, whether the ship is at the sea or at the port. I hope you guys are understanding. Okay, so yeah. So I don't know which point is this. Let's talking about the next point. The enhanced survey program is a guidelines for the shipping companies and owner to prepare their ship for the species survey to maintain the safety of the ship while at sea or port. So this company and the owner needs to prepare their ship for the species survey to maintain the safety of the ship at the sea at the port. That is a requirement, and the vessel or the companies needs to program this survey to inspect their vessel. And if they will not plan, maybe the company is not following the international guidelines, then the vessel then the owner needs to pay good amount if he will not conduct this survey, because this is a requirement. Then the company needs to program this survey. The survey program is to be prepared by the owner and is to be submitted to the recognized authorities like Classification Society 6 months prior to the survey. So yeah, so this statement is saying that the survey program is to be prepared by the owner and is to be submitted to the recognized authorities like Classification Society 6 months prior to the survey. It's little bit hard to understand me. So the owner first prepared the survey program for the vessel, and what happened? This program, the owner and is to be submitted to the recognized authority like Classification 6 months prior to the survey. I think this sentence want to say that first the owner will program the survey, and before the 6 months of survey, what he will do, he will inform to the authority and the Classification Society. Maybe they will take the permission from the Classification Society, because everything comes under the Classification Society and the Port of Registry. So yeah, I think this this Sundays want to say this thing. So we'll talking about the next. The enhanced survey program is developed in such a way that it can be integrated with the other survey, such as the annual survey, intermediate survey, dry talk survey, and the renewal survey. Okay. So this one want to say that. So yeah, so this enhanced survey program, the owner conduct like will conduct with their annual survey. It could be with their annual survey, intermediate survey, or dry dock survey, and the renewal survey. Like the vessel is going for the annual survey, then they will what they are going to do. They will program they will program for the enhanced survey program. They will program for this enhanced survey, and along with the annual survey, this survey also will be conducted for in the case of the annual survey, intermediate survey, or the dry dock survey, or the renewal survey. Okay. And the next point is enhanced survey program is conducted to check the watertight integrity of the ship by the inspecting the close of the following area of the ship. So yeah, so this program also check the watertight integrity of the integrity of the ship by inspecting the following areas of the ship. So this area is like close-up survey inspection structures such as the cell, forms, bulkhead, etc. So they will check the frames and all inside the tanks, bulkheads, like is there any leakage from the other cargo tanks or anything, and thickness measurement. They will also measure the thickness of the this cell plating of the hull, inspecting and testing of the cargo tanks, and the inspecting and testing of the ballast tanks. And the next, inspecting and testing of the hatch cover and the coamings. And now inspecting and testing of fuel oil tanks inside and double bottom tanks. Yeah, this all area they are going to check here. In ESP, the basics checks are ship's structure, damage and deformation, corrosion, condition of the hull, pitting, I don't know mean of the pitting, condition of the coating, watertight integrity of the ship. Like their main focus for the deformation and any damage to the ship. Like if the vessel having some this accident and all, then they will see the deformation of the ship. Like the main thing is corrosion, because somewhere it's this corrosion is like it's like affect the strength of the vessel. And the condition of the hull, they will check the condition of the hull, pitting, I don't know, maybe it's painting, I don't know. This condition of the coating, they will check the how much the coating of the this paint. And the watertight integrity of the ship. So what does it mean, watertight? What do you think about watertight integrity of ship? Yeah. So if you're talking about the watertight integrity, then watertight integrity of the ship. So just hold a second. I will search in Google and I will come in. This give me just 10 seconds. Watertight integrity of the ship example. Yeah. So yeah, I'm talking. So this means that they will all check the hatch cover, the integrity of the hatch cover, like the how much the hatch cover is effective. Like yeah, they will do some. Maybe they will do some the what do they this water test of the hatch combings and all. They will check your watertight doors, like how much effective with the chalk test. And maybe they will check their air pipe and widths. Like you have already seen that they are checking this ballast water. So if you have already done, then they are going to check this ballast vent. They check the masses, they check the floatings, and also the like the vent is having the corrosion or the condition of the vent basically. And this yeah, you have seen the flaps, this natural vents, they are C's. So these all are comes on the low line items basically. So yeah, so this is all the topic. I hope you understand, and yeah, thank you. Bye bye. Good night. Yeah. Thank you.